friends, welcome back. I hope you're having a great day so far. We have a lot to get done today, but it's the perfect day to do it because it is cold outside. It's so cozy inside. We're gonna be spending the day in the kitchen and we're just gonna make it cozy and festive for Christmas. I'm excited to decorate today. I'm currently drying out some orange slices in the oven. I'm gonna make a garland. I'll share in a moment, but they smell so good. It smells like fresh oranges in here. It's so good. And then I had some leftovers, so we'll do a simmer pot. I'll share that recipe with you. It's really easy. But yeah, we're gonna decorate, we're gonna have fun. So be sure to grab yourself a hot cup of coffee, maybe put it in a festive Christmas mug, and let's get this started. And before we go any further, I would kindly like to thank Acorn TV for sponsoring today's video. I feel like most of us are watching more TV than ever these days, and that's why I was so excited to discover Acorn TV. If you don't know, Acorn TV is the largest British streaming service that is commercial free. They offer compelling stories, exclusive premieres, and originals that you won't find anywhere else. Acorn TV is available for just $5.99 a month and you can stream it from all of your devices. You just download the app and you can watch it via Apple or Android. It also works with Google Chromecast, Amazon Fire, Roku, and more. Caleb and I have been hooked on this show called The Gulf, which is a New Zealand-based crime mystery. It's so good. We binged season 1 so fast, so we're super excited for season 2 to come out November 22nd. Acorn TV has been really refreshing to watch and discover because I feel like everyone has virtually watched everything at this point over the last year or so, but you'll never run out of content with Acorn TV because they have new releases every single Monday. With Acorn TV, there's always something new to discover. Try Acorn TV for free for 30 days by going to acorn.tv and use the code AmyFritz in lowercase letters. And thanks again, Acorn TV, for sponsoring today's video. Here are the oranges that are drying out. I wish you could smell them through the camera. They smell divine. They smell so good. All I did was slice up, I think, 3 oranges. I don't need a lot. You could do more for sure. Sliced them up, blotted them with a paper towel as much as I could, put them on a cookie sheet, and they're in the oven at 250. So I think the recipe said like 3 hours-ish. So they've been in for about an hour. So it'll be a while before they're done. Making a fresh simmer pot in the morning takes me back to my childhood. We always did this in the Christmas and winter months. It's just a really cozy way to make your house smell amazing, and most of the things that you use you probably have on hand. I'm using some oranges and some cranberries. You definitely don't need to use the cranberries, but they're so pretty and they do smell great. I'm also going to use some fresh rosemary and cinnamon sticks, and I had some cloves on hand. Really whatever you want. You could add some vanilla to this. It just depends on what you like, and I can tell you it will smell like Christmas all day long while you're doing housework or decorating, or maybe you're just sitting back and relaxing. It is just so nice to have simmering on the stove. And oh my goodness, while I was filming, it started to snow, the first snow of the season, so a perfect day for decorating for Christmas. I'll always encourage you and suggest that you clean up your workspaces as you go when you're getting ready to decorate. Before I decorate a room, or in this case the kitchen, I really like to give everything a good clean and wipe down. Today I'm using the Mrs. Meyer's spray in the peppermint scent, which just made it so much fun just to add a little holiday cheer to my cleaning. But whatever room you're decorating, I do really encourage you to declutter, wipe everything everything down, get it feeling fresh in the room, and the space is just gonna feel bigger, more open, and you're gonna have a lot more fun decorating. I think it's no surprise that I love bright whites and soft neutrals in my decor and aesthetic, and that is simply because it makes me happy, especially in the winter months when it's so dark and dreary outside. I can come inside and it's bright and happy and cheery, so I really wanted to continue on with that theme in my winter and Christmas decorating. I'm adding a lot of everyday staples you can see here: cake stands, cutting boards, pictures, but then I'm just going to add a few little pops of Christmas with white houses and bottle brush trees. And I am going to add a little cedar wreath to these shelves and just make it really fun and festive for every day with a few pops of Christmas. If you like this style of shelf decorating, I just recommend that you go with a color palette of 3. So I'm using white as far as my dishes and pictures go, woods, and pops of green. And I tried to stay in the same green family. You could do the same thing but with white, wood, and glass, or white, wood, and blue if you have blue dishes or something along those lines. I did add this pretty gold bird. That was the only area that I went out of my color palette, but it really popped and was so sweet sitting there on the shelf. Our kitchen is definitely the heart of the home. It's a space where I spend a lot of time in the winter months. I do a lot more cooking and baking and using my oven and stove in the winter versus the summer when I'm outdoors more and cooking a lot more fresh. So I wanted the space to feel really cozy and warm, but I didn't want to add too much clutter. I really wanted this space to feel clutter-free, keep it really simple, and it's just easier. It's easier to keep clean, and it's less to worry about putting away when Christmas is over. So my decor was very simple today, but I actually really loved it and really enjoyed decorating. How cute is that little rosemary plant in a tree shape? I found that at a local plant shop. I love to collect ironstone, and I happen to have this ironstone bowl that I'm going to use as a Christmas tree base today. I thought this would be cute in a kitchen or a dining room. I'm just filling it up with pine cones, that way you don't see the base of the tree. And this turned out so cute. I loved it. The tree is from the Target dollar spot, I think last year, but I know you can find trees like this at Hobby Lobby or Target. So I love how this little coffee nook turned out. It's so cozy. There was a shop that I was able to pick up fresh cedar stems and fresh cedar wreaths that you see here. And I'm using this white silk ribbon. I've used it all throughout my home this Christmas season. It's so pretty and just classic. And I'm going to use this to tie the wreaths on my window panes. I have 2 cabinets that are glass paned, and I'm going to hang these on both sides. And it's not totally symmetrical the way the cabinets are laid out, so I wasn't sure if I would like this or not. I'm still on the fence about it, so when you see it after all is said and done, you guys will have to let me know in the comments if you liked how this turned out.
I longed for this moment to have you for myself in a cabin out of nowhere, just us and no one else.
And I knew I wanted to do something above my kitchen sink window, but I didn't want to do anything too crazy. So I'm taking some command hooks. I already put them up, and I ended up using, I want to say 8 or so, just the little guys, and I put them all up on the window, and then I just hung a bunch of cedar stems off of the command hooks. They seemed to sit well. They were very, very secure. So I sort of just added them as I went. There was not a lot of rhyme or reason to this, but it turned out really, really pretty. And you'll see here in a second, I'm gonna add the oranges to this. And I love how it looks in the kitchen.
Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me.
And I think by now the oranges were ready to come out. I wish you could smell my kitchen at this time. Even if you don't want to make a garland, try this at home. Slice up some oranges and dry them out in the oven. It smells so good. Even Maggie, you had to see there, had to come and check it out. Some of them burned a little bit, but nothing crazy. Like I said, I wasn't using a ton of them. This was sort of a practice run for me because I've never done it before. And I just used ornament hooks instead of making a garland. And I hooked them through each orange slice, and I just hung them up here on the cedar, and it turned out really simple but really, really pretty. I love this in a kitchen, but it would also be beautiful in a dining room or as ornaments on a tree in your living room, on your stair banister, really anywhere. It's gorgeous. I know Christmas time looks different for everyone. Everyone decorates at a different time. Everyone has different traditions and they do things differently with their families. But I wanted to take this opportunity just to encourage you this holiday season and remind you that sometimes less is more, and sometimes it's more about the traditions that you do with your loved ones, whether it's your kids or your spouse or your family or relatives or even just friends. We're doing a Friendsgiving here in a week or so. I can't wait for that. That's one of my favorite things to do every year. But I just love spending time with loved ones, and I wanted to create an environment that is just welcoming. I'm not trying to impress anybody. I'm not trying to make things big or fancy or grand. I just want friends and loved ones and family to walk in my home and feel at home. That's always my goal when it comes to decorating. I want my kids to be comfortable. I want my husband to be comfortable, and I never want to go over the top or do too much. So that's just kind of my heart behind my decorating and my Christmas theme this year. I know it's pretty simple, but we're really loving it, and it's been a lot of fun decorating here. This is our first year in this house, and we're excited. We're excited for our first Christmas here. I had to laugh when I watched this clip back editing. You can see here on the bottom right corner, Maggie has my slipper and she is just going to town with it. And I didn't even notice. It's just so funny, puppy life, I guess. I had taken them off. I can't remember why. I think I was getting warm actually. But I had taken them off, and sure enough, there she was whipping it around. Thankfully, my slippers are fine. She didn't damage them, so that's good. But the last thing I'm going to do is decorate the peninsula, and I'm just using a white pitcher and a little tray and adding some more of these juniper, or I don't know if they're juniper or cedar stems from Hobby Lobby. These are great. They're very inexpensive when they're on sale. You can buy a lot of them, and they go really, really far. So you only need a few per pitcher, and these last me until I decorate for spring. They're really pretty through Christmas and the winter months. sweet friends. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope that it gave you lots of cozy Christmas inspiration and ideas. I had a lot of fun with this one. Making the orange garland above the kitchen window was probably my favorite part. It was easy and affordable. Anyone can do it on any budget, so I hope that you try it at home as well. And if today happens to be the first time that you're stopping by my channel, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. Please consider hitting that red subscribe button down below before you leave today. That way you don't miss any future uploads, and I would love for you to join our YouTube family. But I hope you all are having a wonderful start to your holiday season, and I'll see you really soon in the next one. Bye.